You are born as a whisper within a bubble. Above you, the world above trembles with light. Below you, an endless darkness. You exist as a pendant, barely living within a delicate sphere of air and spittle. It's known as the bubble nest. Your father made it with effort and with instinct. All these bubbles came from the world above. He brought them within his mouth, placed them like stars to sustain life. And that life would be you. You don't see. You don't swim. You sense only the warmth, then the movement, then the gentle tug of gravity. And then, as if on command, you fall. Your limbs pour into the open water like an escaped thought. You are weightless, weakened, powerless. And before fear can develop, an enveloping blackness hurtles toward you. A gentle mouth envelops your limbs. Your father raises you once more toward the sky of bubbles. And again, you fall. And again, your father pulls you back. And so your life becomes your descent, your return, your resurrection ad infinitum. Within your world, your brothers and sisters are disappearing. Some drop below and remain there, their corpses undiscovered. Some drift too far out to be retrieved. Their corpses are consumed. Some simply no longer move. Out of several hundred eggs, only dozens will make it. You're among them. 5 days, first swim. Something tightens inside your cells. Your tail begins to throb. Your backbone hardens. Your muscles turn on. You start your first swims. It isn't pretty. It isn't controlled, but it's movement. And movement keeps you alive. Your dad loses weight. His role ends. And then he slips beneath the surface and doesn't return. Not once. You have no goodbye. You have no father. Only an endless expanse. A 2 weeks, the invisible war. You are smaller than a grain of rice. And within your wet world, there are shadows. And they're on the move. Some are larval insects. Some are shrimp. And they're all hunger. You munch on whatever goes down. You munch on life microscopic and drifting. But within your tiny world, so too exist dangers so small they defy seeing. A water bug darts at you. A dragonfly larva attacks. And then there's the very current itself, which would crush you against submerged roots and roots and roots and drown you. But you don't sleep. You just survive. 1 month, discovery of the surface. And then, as you make your way towards the light, your mouth breaks contact with water. Something opens inside your skull for the very first time. You start breathing, not just as your gills would breathe, but from your skin, drinking it directly from the sky. The labyrinth gland activates. From that moment on, things will never be the same. Oxygen will no longer be an underwater thing. It will be all around you. You return again and again to the surface, taking your sustenance from it. That will help you survive in a world that would be deadly to all regular fish. That will be your greatest talent. 2 months, a color-forged body. Your body lengthens. Your fins expand like impossibly thin silk. A colorful pattern develops beneath your scales. Light blue at first, red streaks, and then glints of colors so shiny they glint like wildfire under the water. You're no longer invisible. And that leads to trouble and strength. Larger fish notice you. And then, don't forget, you're the main course. World War starts in earnest. Water pours into your shallow habitat. Water rushes up and inundates your area. Currents you never experienced before bash against your skin. You're blown into new environs. And here, your water smells different. And here, your biggest problem isn't just staying alive. Everything wants to kill you. A cichlid attacks. A shadow passes overhead. It's a snake. A bird snaps, barely missing you. You hide among some drifting leaves. You learn stealth, patience, that it's better to be still and live a bit longer. 3 to 4 months, the brawler embers your body changes. You develop more. Your fins extend. Your jaws harden. And when you look into a reflective surface, it isn't you staring back. You flare for the first time. Gills fully open. Fins wide and blazing, as if the very water around you trembles with your presence. A male enters your domain. His colors contest yours. And then, your fins mirror theirs. Reflex takes control. You charge. Mouth on mouth. Scale on scale. Whirling and shredding and exploding with flurry and ferocity beyond memory. You don't act from rage. You act out of conditioning. After what feels like an eternity, you're alone once more. You're injured, but you're still alive. The territory is yours. 6 months, full adulthood. You are a king in your own microcosm. Your colors burn bright under the sun. Blue hardens into an arc. Red hardens into fire. Streamers of fin trail from your tail. All your actions occur with broad, deliberate slowness and conviction. You break through the surface with a smooth glide. You stalk mosquito larvae with swift darts. You guard leaf shadows as a sentinel. Nothing obstructs your path. Not yet. Waiting for her. Climax. Reproduction. She slips into your world like a gentle hurricane. Smaller, less radiant, but with deep import. Your muscles shudder with ancient drive. A drive beyond fear. You start constructing. Bubble by bubble. You scoop air with your jaws. You deploy it beneath a leaf. Again, again, again. A nest appears out of nowhere. You threaten her. She bends your offer. The ballet begins. Circling, glinting, probing. But then, your coiled form envelops her. Her body quakes. Spawn falls from her into the water as stars fall from the sky. You scoop them up with your mouth. You carefully put them into the nest. Again, again, again. When it's done, she swims off, exhausted. From this moment on, you are no longer a fighter. You are a father. The watch. For several days, you don't eat. You constantly watch your nest. You maintain your collapsing bubbles. You save your eggs before they fall. You weaken. But your sky doesn't need you anymore. Small forms start to quiver within the bubbles. Your legacy begins. And then they emerge. The silver dust comes to life. Your task is complete. And as your own father disappeared before you, so too will you. Resolution. The slow fall. The world weighs more and more. Your actions become slow. Your fins don't resist as well. Your colors inch mutely towards ash. You still need air. You still hunt. You still fan at reflections. But your body no longer heals as it once would. One winter evening, the water cools too rapidly. Your muscles freeze. Your reflexes are delayed for half a second. A half-second difference. Enough difference. A predator attacks. You evade it, but appear torn. From that day on, you are a survivor, living on borrowed moments. 2 to 3 years, the battalion warrior. You cloud slightly with age. Your fins become frayed, but you still break for air. Feel the current. Recall your territories. Young males challenge you. You would have slaughtered them before, but instead, you let yourself drift. It's your tired body. The end of life. You wake up on a morning filled with an unusual weight. Silence. You break for air with more labored effort. Your mouth breaks the water's surface for the very last time. Your labyrinthine sense resurges. Your body slows. You aren't pained. You aren't hurt. You know no screaming fear, only an end. Below you, somewhere beneath your sky, your offspring glide, and your offspring's offspring, and so on, and so on. And then your story ends. Hey, you made it to the end. Don't leave without hitting subscribe. The next creature story is already waiting for you. Go on, I'll wait.